What is up, world? It's your boy Ton, and you are listening to the Wonton Wealth Podcast. Here, I'm going to unravel anything and everything commercial real estate related. And more importantly, we're going to add abundant value. So if you're ready, buckle up your eardrums. I'd be willing to bet you're listening to this podcast on your cell phone right now. And if I'm right, you can Venmo me $100. And if not, kudos to you, because I have no idea how else to listen to a podcast. Nowadays, I feel like everybody is on their cell phone. We got adults, parents, teenagers, and even children. I doubt infants are actually using it, but they might be the exceptional few. You freak out when you can't find your phone. I know sometimes I do. You get this fake feeling of a vibration that's in your pocket. You pull out your phone and there's no notification and you're bummed out. It's absolutely nuts how addictive cell phones have gotten. And parents are even using these cell phones or iPads to shut their kids up, and then the kids get addicted. How crazy is that? But I digress. These cell phones, though, all have internet, either through Wi-Fi or your carrier. But how does your carrier get that service to you? So they actually need cell towers. There's like 3 or 4 big companies out there that own a majority of the cell towers that pretty much keep us connected 24/7. When these cell towers go down is when you see the whole world lose their fucking minds. They're freaking out, they're bitching, they're moaning. It's a whole scene. But let's dig into cell towers themselves. These towers are like ninjas. They're strategically positioned to cover every inch of our virtual world. Whether you're in the heart of the city, or you're cruising down the highway, or you're chilling in rural paradise, you can bet there's probably a cell tower somewhere nearby giving you service to your cell phone. Let's break down the types of cell towers you might come across. First, we have macro cell towers. These are the big daddies of the cell tower world. These bad boys can get up to probably 200 feet tall or so. They're covering huge areas and making sure that your calls don't drop no matter where you are. Do you guys remember the Verizon guy? Can you hear me now? Good. Can you hear me now? Good. Right. Next, we have small cells. These are like pocket-sized versions of the big ones, the macro ones. And you're going to find them probably mounted on like street lights or those telephone poles in urban areas. They're like the sidekicks of the macro cell towers. Their main goal is to provide you with extra coverage and capacity where it's needed the most. And lastly, but not least, we've got what's called distributed antenna systems, or DAS, or DAS for short. These are the behind the scene wizards that create a network of antennas that provide wireless service within a specific area or a structure. So think of Wi-Fi in a stadium, an airport, or even an entire city. Now you're probably wondering, where does the real estate come into play here? Well, with the towers, you're actually going to need the land beneath the tower for them to actually stand on. And that's where ground leases come into play. And ground leases can last a very, very long time, which is beneficial for the landlord and also the person, the lessee in the lease. We're going to dive into ground leases way deeper in a future episode. So for now, enjoy your cell phones, and remember that when you're streaming your favorite show, or making a business call, or sending some funny cat videos to your friends, that cell towers make all of this possible. I'm going to hang up now, but you got to hang up first. And that's a wrap. If you've made it this far, that means you've listened to the entire episode, so thank you. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you're listening from. And if you've learned something or found it useful, share it with one of your homies. And if you want to get in touch with me, I'm pretty active on IG. My handle is pro_TANH. Reach out, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, or what you want to hear about in the future. I'm here to tailor this to you. Until next time.